Hello and welcome to the Mr. Jones Show. Today I'm going to be talking about 5 things I'm grateful for and 5 things that annoy me. I was originally just going to do the things that annoy me, but I figured that I should be positive before I dump some negative shit on you. Anyhow, so these are all off the cuff. I'm just thinking of them as I go. So I'm grateful for all my clients. I know that's kind of general, but it's just the truth. I appreciate everybody that wants to get tattooed by me. What else am I grateful for? I'm grateful for the evolution of the tattoo industry. I feel like tattooing really took a turning point back when Miami Ink came out forever ago, and then all the TV shows and just parents being more accepting of tattooing all the way down to grandparents. So I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for people who appreciate the art and value the time and they're willing to pay for it. I'm grateful for the evolution of the equipment because tattoo equipment has got so much better. And I'm grateful for PT, which that's kind of like a double-sided coin. I know about physical therapy now and taking better care of my body only because of the pain I have in my upper back from tattooing so much, and I don't know if I'm at 4 or 5 already, so I'll give one more. I am grateful for... I don't even know. I'm grateful to be alive. All right. So, 5 things that annoy me. If you are a tattoo client of mine and you've touched on any of these or done any of them, I'm sorry. I still love you, but I just got to say it. So, the number one thing, I am pretty goddamn clean. I'm about as clean as this white t-shirt, and most people that have been tattooed by me know that and understand it. Well, I can do everything on my half to be sterile and clean and not cross-contaminate, but the other half or more is on the client. Like you sitting in the chair, you have a bloody wound. Your tattoo might look like an artsy picture to you and you think you can touch it, but you can't. It's an open wound. There's blood and body fluids coming to the surface. You don't want to put your hands or fingers or anything. Even if you're like, well, this spot's not tattooed. Just consider the whole thing contaminated. And I've given some crazy analogies over the years. Like, I used to ask people, if I had a bloody tampon hanging out of my hand, would you touch it? No. Your tattoo is a giant bloody wound. It's the same thing. So, like, even if you think, like, well, you're tattooed here, I didn't touch this part yet, there's probably blood and body fluid smeared all around. So, like, please just do your best to not like be like, are we doing this part next? Again, if you're my client and you've done this and you're thinking to yourself, I'm sorry, I love you, but I gotta say it. All right, what else is annoying? So another thing that is annoying is when you are wrapping up a tattoo, you're got 5 minutes left, you haven't looked at the clock, you don't really know how much you've done or what you're gonna charge, and the person is in pain and they just want to leave and they're like, how much for today? I don't fucking know. I haven't even looked at the clock. I don't know how long it's been, man. Give me a minute to breathe. Like, so yeah, that's something that's kind of annoying. And these aren't just for me. I'm sure if you get tattooed by somebody else, it's probably the same. So, what else? So that is annoying. Man, these are really going to hit home with people. Okay, so sometimes people will be like, you're working on their forearm, you haven't even touched their upper arm, you haven't even drawn a design, whatever. They're like, what's gonna go up here? I don't know. Well, what do you think we're gonna fill it with? Your half sleeve? I don't know. Probably some artsy ass picture I'm gonna spend 16 hours drawing. I don't know what's going up there. So yeah, that's kind of like, how many times are you gonna pee this month? Who the hell knows? Depends how much you drink. So it's like a question, like, I have no idea. Like, my brain doesn't work that fast. So yeah, I think that's 3. I'll give you 2 more. Let's see. What else? 2 more. TikTok. What else is annoying? I think there's more things that people used to do. I'll touch on this. This isn't even annoying to me at all. This is more uncomfortable in the moment. But I have people that will still ask, rarely, but it still happens. They're like, how much do I tip? Well, because of the way I price things, I never expect a tip. Even when I expected a tip, for a long time, I used to lower the price to give the client room to tip, which is not good on my part, but I did it for years. I've the few people I've been around in the tattoo industry that I looked up to when I was younger, they both struggle with pricing. One of them was like a world-class, phenomenal artist. He struggled with pricing. It's just a thing that, unfortunately, I think I was groomed that way. But as far as like what to tip, I hate even saying that you should or you could or whatever, because like it's really up to you. I could give you examples of like, you know, when I charge this much, this person gave me that. When I charge this much, but really like I never expect a tip. I used to expect it and lower the price to give the person room for that tip. Now I don't even bother. I just do my rate. It is what it is. If I get a tip, I'm super grateful and I appreciate it. If I don't, I understand that tattoos can sometimes cost a premium, and I'm just more grateful that people want to rebook. Because every client, when they're done, they're like, when can I come back? All right, so one more thing. One thing I'm not annoyed by is if someone's late, because I'm always late. Or running last minute. One more thing. I guess this is something that hasn't happened in a long time, but I'm just digging for things now. So you can see that I'm more positive than negative. There's been times where like someone has an appointment and they can't make it. So they're like the day before, like, oh, hey, I can't come in tomorrow, but I'm going to send my wife. And I'm like, who the fuck said that's allowed? You know, I'm prepared mentally for something or physically with the drawing. Like I can't just like shit out a new design and get somebody else in. So, all right, guys, that's all I got for you. We're at 7 minutes. I hope you liked it. Peace.